As many businesses reopen, restrictions often limit the number of customers they can serve. But it turns out, not for airlines, an industry that has received billions in relief funding.
There's no rules right now regarding coronavirus and capacity on airplanes. The Department of Transportation hasn't come out with any guidelines itself. So airlines have set their own rules.
Data acquired by Newsy shows that airlines are using that autonomy to fill planes back up, leading to complaints about crowded flights. Airlines for America represents most major U.S. airlines, and in March, the organization started putting out data on how the coronavirus has impacted the industry. In 2019, domestic flights were about 85% full. By April, that number had dropped below 10%. But as airlines cut flights and customers slowly started to fly again, planes began to fill back up. Then, suddenly, A4A stopped including this load factor data in their coronavirus updates. The organization says they stopped including the number because it was being misconstrued with the financial health of the industry. But it came as TSA checkpoints were seeing increased traffic, and passengers were turning to social media to post about unexpectedly packed flights. In response, United has started alerting passengers when their flights are expected to be more than 70% full, and giving them options to change. American Airlines followed suit. Other carriers say they are aiming to keep capacity at about 2/3 by not selling middle seats. But data on how full flights are isn't made public in real time. Only after Newsy requests did A4A provide updated average load data across the industry. Flights are now, on average, 48.6% full. That's a more than 5-fold increase in less than 2 months.
And I think very quickly we're going to start seeing these flights 80 to 90% and more full.
That's Lauren Wolf, counsel for Travelers United, a consumer advocacy group.
Airlines make their money when the planes are full.
Airlines and some academics argue that advanced air filters, encouraged mask use, and extra cleaning measures can greatly mitigate risk. But even members of Congress have found themselves on packed flights, and some lawmakers are calling on the Department of Transportation to do more. Senator Maria Cantwell recently wrote Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao asking the department to provide clear guidance to airlines. A4A pointed to the Centers for Disease Control as the more appropriate agency to put in place load limits or other public health restrictions.
So who's our regulator? It's essentially the CDC. CDC absolutely has public health authority. If they chose to regulate something like that, they could.
The CDC told Newsy that it does not regulate the airline industry and recommends avoiding non-essential travel. The agency's website says that while most viruses and other germs do not spread easily on flights, crowded flights make social distancing difficult and may increase your risk for exposure to the virus that causes COVID-19. Still, A4A insists that flying full flights is safe.
There are some flights with load factors of over 70%, and it's completely safe. Absolutely safe, or else we wouldn't be flying.
In the meantime, A4A's daily updates still don't include data on how full planes are, and passengers continue to report crowded flights.